Hey guys, Monkey Ray here, and welcome to our Saturday night's main event predictions.
Yes, the last time is now, officially. Unfortunately,
Yeah, so as you can see, there is no Bring Out podcast down here because it is not about us tonight. It's about him.
yes, it is.
I'm going to try to have like a tribute thing for him on the layout, but if I don't do it. We're doing like a day before, so
Yeah,
little bit of time
again, per
crunch.
per the usual, we have a bit of a time crunch with it, but it's okay. Like I can still try to send some photos across. I don't mind looking things
Yeah.
up. I just got busy with work earlier, so I never got around to it.
So yeah, I don't want us to like take away from him. So
Exactly. Like we're still gonna do the predictions the way we normally would. It's
right,
just from the layout, it's purely Cena. So
yeah.
I'm a fan.
So we got four matches on the card. I didn't give you the match card, but it's to be
I've
no-brainer.
got it already. I've been keeping track. It's Cena's show.
Okay,
I've
good.
been keeping track of it.
I'm glad you've been doing it.
Yep.
Can you send me the card? Did you have just in case?
Yeah. Sure. Let me I'll just give you the order that I used.
Yeah, that's fine.
Um what match did I put second? Hang on. Okay.
You don't even know your own. You don't even know your own order.
I don't. I'm gonna switch my order actually.
Oh, you want to do a last second little swap, huh?
I am, because I think that this is probably going to be the second one instead of the third one. And then top billing goes to you because yes.
Okay, so we can do this order then.
Yep. Now, unfortunately, this does mean that I don't get two of my favorites in the finale, but it's totally fine.
Yeah, that was on you this time.
Exactly. Well,
So
not only that, but this should be the main event. If Cena's not the main event, this should be. So that was
yeah,
kind of my logic on the order.
I like it. It's all right.
All right.
So in that case, the first match on the card is going to be the last time is now. John Cena versus Gunther.
Yeah.
And it's you.
Yes, it is. Yep, it is. Well, I had two different ways of going about this. I could either go with who
And
will win.
I actually want you to give you and I actually want you to give me a reason this time.
Oh, dang it. Okay. Fine. Let me take my blanket off. All right.
Because this is important just this is too important to not just go, yeah, fucking Cena.
Right. Okay. So officially, I am going with Cena,
Okay.
but I am only going with Cena because this is what should happen,
Right.
not because of what will happen. Because I firmly 100% believe that Gunther will win. I
Yeah.
think that he will more than likely make Cena pass out because Cena will not
Which is
quit.
which is good. 'Cause
It is good.
let me tell you what. If they make Cena tap out in his last match,
Yeah. Although,
that is just a spit in the face to everything that he has done for the
yeah,
past 20 years.
yeah, it
This
is.
man has has never said one bad thing about the company, and
Yep.
if you let him go out like that, that just shows you that you truly do not care about anybody other than yourself.
Exactly. And I do think that it would be poetic in a way or um his final match would be when he does finally give it all up because
Give
that's
up.
exactly what he's doing. He is giving up the career. He's retiring. So
I
giving up
mean,
in the match
it's not
does
it's
fit.
it's not really giving up though. It's just knowing when you have. It's just knowing when your body has it. It's just knowing when your body just gives up because you can't just keep going forever.
Right, but that's literally what tapping out is. When your body tells you not to do it anymore, you tap out. That's literally the definition of it. You are put in a hold and your body cannot handle it, so you tap out. So it's literally what Cena's doing. He is tapping out of his career. And so I could see them doing that poetically. It would be a very befitting way of going out. However, I think
I
that
mean, let
more
me tell you what
poetic
though.
is him passing out.
If they do that though, then they will lose even more fans than they already have.
Yeah. I mean, unless Cena comes back at the end of the show and saves it and talks about, how symbolic it was and he puts his whole heart into it, that might save it for some people.
No,
But
there's no saving that if you make him tap out. Not no nothing.
yeah, I'm with you. I'm in the gray area because I do agree that he shouldn't tap out, but I also see the poetry in the fact that he does. But officially I am going with Cena because Cena, as Dad said when we were talking about the show earlier, Cena does have that other gear that he can click into when he needs to. And he's
Yeah,
crafty, he's the
especially for
veteran.
one last time.
Exactly. And
Just
I fully
reach
believe he'll pull out all the stops and
just reach into your bag one last time, and give
yep,
absolutely everything you have.
yep, exactly. Gunther's never faced anybody like Cena, but Cena's also never faced anybody with the ring prowess of Gunther. Because Gunther is
Yeah.
like Kurt Angle, yes, but he can also straight up brawl you as well. So he's kind of like the perfect package of a wrestler. So it's going to be a very good match, I think, either way. And I am looking forward to it tomorrow or tonight, I guess, depending on when this comes out. But
Yeah. And I am going to agree with you. I'm going with Cena too, just because, like you guys said, Cena has that dog in him,
yeah, he does.
and he is going to use every bit of that one last time.
I think
And
so.
it
I
is
think
going to be, it
he's
is going to be a fight. It is going to be a war. It is going to be an amazing match.
yeah. The things that I've seen Cena do um, over the course of his career, I know that there are some things that his body won't let him do anymore. Like the awesome feats of strength. I do know that he's not the man that he used to be, but he's still inside the same man. So the things that I've seen him put
I'm just,
himself and others through, I fully
I'm just
expect him to do the
hoping they
same.
don't. I'm just hoping they don't make him tap out. That's doing. He can take a
I
loss. That's all. That's all. If he just gets pinned or passes out, that's fine. If he taps
yeah.
out, I'm
I
sorry.
I don't know. I
That's
can
just
see
a no for
I
me.
can see him passing out. I can see him passing out to the sleeper, refusing to give up and being the same guy that we've known for the last 23 years. So I can see that, but I can also see him making the decision to give up because he's walking away. So I can see that. And people need to understand real quick that it's not the company's doing in this. This is Cena's decision. However, it's going to go down, it's his call. It's his final show, it's his call. So if you have to be mad at anybody, you're angry with how he chose to end his career. The first bit of the retirement tour, 100% the company's fault, and I will die on that hill. But this one, it was Cena's entire card for Saturday Night Main Event was his decision. So I'm just gonna play devil's advocate for that. If he taps out, that's on him, and it's gonna be poetry. So
I guess. I just that would just waste 22 years of
mm,
everything.
no, I don't think that. just because he decides to tap out, I don't think it's going to completely negate his entire career or waste his entire career because he still did everything that he did. You know, it's not negating it. It's just it will leave a sour
Tarnishing.
taste. Yeah, it'll leave a sour taste in my mouth. Admittedly, like I already know I'm gonna cry tomorrow. I'm prepared. I'm already emotional already from today.
Yeah.
So I'm going into watching Saturday Night Main Event.
I can kind of hear like a shakiness in your voice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm also cold. It's cold,
Oh,
and I had to put my blanket down because it was starting to get close to the mic. So
like it does kind of like it does kind of like you're like close to tears or whatever.
sorta. It's just it was. I don't know. It's Cena, man, and
Now,
I just
when Randy retires, we are not doing a petition for
I
that.
cannot. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. I will cry on the mic. I will cry. I'm already emotional just thinking about Randy not being here anymore. I can't. I can't do it. Sorry. I can't do it.
So how about we move on? Both over
Yeah,
Cena.
we are.
So let's get into the rest of the card.
Yay.
So for the next match, it's going to be Bailey taking on Soruka. And this is
Yep.
my turn, so I guess this match is just a throwaway. I don't really know what comes from this.
I mean, there's no implications. It's literally just veteran versus
Hey, you want to have a
future.
match?
No, it's more than
Uh,
that. It's hi Dino. It's
no, Randy,
veteran
go away.
versus no, Randy's not on this. He's in Saudi Arabia. Calm down.
Which that's kind of sad that he can't be there to see his
I
friend
know.
retire.
I ranted about that to Dad earlier. I'm like, you want to know how disrespected Randy is being right now? We just talked about this yesterday. He's like, what? He's not even going to be at Saturday Night Main Event because he's in Saudi Arabia. So I'm so anyway. So anyway, this match is about the future of Sol Ruga, young 26-year-old, gonna get moved to probably SmackDown soon, versus Bailey, who is the wily veteran who's done it all and who is already helping train the younger generation to get them ready to go. So it's perfect,
Yeah,
really.
I go for Bailey.
Oh no!
I'm going for Bailey.
Oh
I
no!
don't.
Oh no!
Oh no. Oh
Oh no!
no. What? Are you going Soul?
Give me your reasoning. Give me your reasons first.
I.
I'm losing this match. I'm losing the whole card because of what I did.
No, you're not. That's the thing. I don't think you are.
Okay.
Because I voted for Bailey because maybe in winning, she can like help the next generation out by by just having a great match and learning off a defeat.
Mm. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I could see that, and I do think, um,
But I do think so. But I do think Soul's going to win. Fuck me.
yeah. So, no shock here, but I am taking Soul. I think that Bailey will put her over because she is the future of the women's
Fuck.
industry. But I do think that you do have a point. Because for me,
No, you have a point.
I know, but I'm trying to play devil's advocate here. Man on man, legit, straight up, no shenanigans, no writers in the room or whatever. Bailey wins, 100%.
Yeah, no shot.
Bailey is the better wrestler than Soul, 100%. But I think considering this entire show is about the future,
Yeah.
I think Soul takes this one because Soul is ready for the next step already. And unless they're gonna do some dumb shenanigans with
Because
Zarya, who
they're
got the
mean.
invite from Soul on Tuesday to come to Saturday Night Main Event with her, so unless they're gonna do some shenanigans, I do think that Soul
All right, come
and
on,
Zarya,
Zarya, turn heel. It's your time, baby girl. You got
if
this.
there's ever a time to do it, it is now to cost Soul Ruka and give Ray a win finally. Go ahead, Zarya. You got this. Ray's hopes are on your shoulders.
Right now, my hopes are pretty shattered. That's if I lost the road. Would I do that to you?
Admittedly, yeah. For you guys over here on Ray's side, he lost
We lost,
Deadline.
or I lost 5 in a row.
Yeah, it's been 5 straight. We watched Deadline together last week, and the main
And
event, Ray
we didn't.
thought that Miles Bourne had it on the
Yeah,
roll
we
up.
didn't do the. Yeah, we didn't do the aftermath. So
We
I just feel
didn't.
like do it. Might do a mini one here.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine. But so we watched it together,
Yeah,
and Ray
Miles.
thought that Miles had it.
Hit the board again,
Uh huh.
and he went to the cover, and I just went. I turned away. I was like, "Yes, I finally won!" And then I heard the 3 count. I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" And I turned it up. And I was like, "Javon wins." What?
Yeah, because Javon reversed the pin and
Like
rolled him up.
I actually dropped my jaw. Like, what?
Yep, I that was so fun. Like your reaction in real time, beautiful. I loved watching it so
I
much, and that's
wish.
the perk of
I
watching the
wish.
PLEs together.
I wish I was doing like a. I wish I was doing like a watch along on like YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, like if you actually like were streaming face cam or something to me, and I was recording it, that
Yeah,
would have been so fun. Oh my god,
because my reaction is priceless when I
it was
realized
so
I.
good. Oh man, but yeah,
So yeah.
so
Since we didn't do
Deadline
the
went
aftermath here,
me.
do you want to tell what my punishment is?
Oh, well, here's I was thinking about that because the NFL did not really work very well. So
I
what
mean,
I'm
if you want me to,
thinking,
if you want me to, I can do it. I just need more help.
okay, well I'm down to help you with this. We can just do that if you want. I can help you over the weekend. Any questions that you have over it, but I was thinking that we just take all of the punishments, the last 5, because most of them need some kind of extra work to go into them.
Yeah.
And I just want you to then, instead of doing all of that, we're just gonna
Oh
do
God.
one punishment for the end of the year, and it'll just be you tagging me on Twitter with um, thanking me for carrying this thing, and then giving me some kind of something from the heart that's nice, because you rip me privately all the time. So just publicly post from the heart about, thanking me for our friendship and how much you appreciate it or whatever, however you want to do it. Just that will just be that'll be it. And then you can even pin
So
it to your
you
profile.
want so you want me to be nice to you?
Yes,
Oh God, it's painful.
exactly, right? More painful than needing to learn about the NFL.
Yes, it is.
Publicly be nice to me.
I don't want to. I don't want to privately be nice to you.
Exactly. Save the abuse for the private, but publicly be be nice.
Okay, I can do that.
And just be glad that I didn't force you to do it on video. That might be the next one.
So if I lose this one, it'll be a video one, huh?
Yep. There you
Great.
go.
So that's the mini aftermath, the aftermath light, I guess.
Yeah, a little tiny recap from Deadline and punishment included. So we can forget about all the other punishments and it's just making a character limit tweet about
What
how
made you
great I
want
am.
what made you want to do that? Just
Just because it's the only thing that you could do, like, without any
alone.
other assistance. Yeah, alone. and without
Because
work.
like,
Because like you,
because like,
here's my thought process. Doing the NFL picks is work. I
yeah.
know that from a weekly experience. It's work.
And
So I don't.
if you're something like if you're someone like me who doesn't know a jack shit about the NFL, you want
Right.
me to
So
do heavy research on
now,
something I don't even know about.
admittedly, I didn't expect you to go all in and do like that much. Just for you guys, Ray found the third string quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons that was on the injured reserve. I didn't even
I
know what his
don't
name
even
was.
know. I don't even know.
Exactly. I thought that you were just gonna do like bare minimum on surface level. This is their
No, if
records.
you want me to do
This
research,
is
I'm
who.
doing research.
Yeah, but that's not like you made the work yourself. All I wanted you to do was go to the website, see what the matches are, look at the records, look at the injury report, the main injury report, not like in depth, like who's questionable or
I
whatever.
didn't know what the hell it was a difference.
I know, but that's what's funny about it. Like you pulled up the full injury report for all 32 teams.
Yes,
Like
I
a third
did.
string quarterback's going to matter. It doesn't. So that was really funny. And so I that was punishing in its own right cuz you went deep on things that you had no business looking at cuz they did not impact the game one way or the other.
Look,
So
I don't know
that
what
counts.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Which I guess was the kind of the point. I did throw you into the deep end. I guess that was part of the point of the punishment, but
You basically threw me into the ocean and said swim back to shore.
I offered you a lifeline of you can ask me any question you want. You just never asked me.
Yeah, Joy, I need like 15 questions. Can you help me?
Yeah. I love talking about football. Like one of my entire podcasts is just
I
football
don't
talk.
know who
So
I don't know who the hell the starting quarterback is. I don't know who the hell the main squad is. I don't know who the hell any of you guys are. It's like fucking Patrick with who are you people?
true. But yes, so we can still talk about that this weekend because I still do want you to at least know some of the things that I know. But your entire encapsulated punishment is just a character limit tweet about how good I am.
I wonder if that was like some kind of like attempt to in, indoctrinate me into like into like the football.
I mean, not really. It's just like I I'm not trying to indoctrinate you into the football world. That's my place. I don't need you there. So my whole point on the punishment was just for you to do work. Just do what I do one day that I do every single week. You know.
Here's the thing though, you know things. I don't.
And to be fair, I didn't know a darn thing about fantasy football, and now I have 4 leagues. So I didn't know what I was doing when I first started.
But you were totally blind.
That's true. That is fair. But anyway,
That's like me. That's like me giving you a punishment of like doing all the summoning mechanics and like Yu-Gi-Oh and like doing an essay on it. Like tell me what they all do, an example of it.
I guess that's fair. Although you did make me play Pokemon when I had no idea what was happening, and that was how I lost to Giovanni like 3 times in a row because I had no idea what I was doing. So it's kind of similar.
See, there's a huge difference between Pokemon and the NFL. We have
You
like
think I
fucking
would have known
fit.
who a Pikachu was? It's the same thing.
We have like we have like 15 different spots for the same person. I've seen like fucking 15 quarterbacks on the same team.
That is really funny. That is really funny.
Like how the fuck must know who fucking Emery is on fucking the Atlanta Falcons?
The injury reserved third string practice squad quarterback. This is the guy that doesn't even travel with the team. He's the practice. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm never going to forget that. That was so funny. I learned something from Ray because I didn't even know that he was an Atlanta Falcon.
Look,
That's how deep the research went,
I was trying, okay?
and I
You
respect
can't deny
that.
I was trying.
Exactly, exactly. So I'm gonna say that counts. And so the punishment is to just give me a glazing on Twitter about how good of friends we are. I'm carrying the series, and whatever else you want to put in there. Just type from the heart.
Okay.
Anyway, match
So
3.
we can get back the actual show after going like
Yeah,
a 20-minute tangent.
yeah. Well, I mean, most of that's gonna get cut anyway.
Right. Okay. So you're going for Soul, I'm going for Bailey. Next
Yep,
match.
yep.
And it is going to be the team of AJ Lee, Styles and Dragon Lee.
Uh-huh.
But they will all be AJ Lee against a funny ass tag team.
Yeah.
Taking on a team who I actually kind of like in Javon Evans and Leon Slater.
I will say, I love these two. Javon and Leon are so exciting as a tag team that I'm really looking
And
forward to this match.
and once Leon's contract up for TNA, they're going to try and snag him up too.
Yep. Also, can I just real quick, the fact that Leon Slater, an outsider that they're just loosely contracting, is getting a PLE
Agree.
spot before Trick Williams or Tony D'Angelo or Ricky or any of the
Or
women in
Ethan.
NXT or Ethan. I was not going to include him, but yes,
I would. I will.
thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, like Leon Slater is getting
A
quote unquote
TNA
main
guy.
roster. Yeah, a TNA guy, an outsider is getting a Saturday night main event spot
I mean, it's not. It's
before
not. It's not.
people.
It's not. It's not like a fucking WrestleMania though. It's just a
Well, no, but
sort of.
but but Joe Hendry, a TNA guy, got a WrestleMania match before Trick Williams, Tony D'Angelo, Ricky, Ethan, any of the women
That's
that they
true.
have.
That's
So
true.
the fact that this company seems to be taking and cherry picking the outsiders to bring in and just drop them into little viral moment spots instead of the talent that's been here from jump, you know, it's hilarious to me. Um, that being said, he is very fun. I enjoy watching him. His Swanton 450 is a thing of beauty.
Yep.
And the fact that he's getting his dream of facing AJ Styles, not one on one yet, but it's nice to see.
I'm really hoping that Styles at least goes back to TNA and try for the X Division title off of him.
They're trying to have um talks about bringing AJ Styles into TNA for a one off when
Yeah,
they're doing their TV deal on
they need
AMC.
to.
Yeah, they do. I mean, he is Mr. TNA, so yes, he needs to be there if at all possible. And you practically own them now, so you may as well just like lease your talent. You're buying enough of their talent. Go ahead. So
Yeah,
anyway,
you're. Yeah,
this is me first.
Yeah, you already took Jordan. You already took Hendry. Might as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're going to take Slater too. That's a given. 100% they're going
Yeah.
to. But for prediction's sake, this one's me. And
Yep.
I am actually going to take your logic from the Sol Ruka match. And I am going to take AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. I think that it is going to be a great showcase for the Young Guns, but I don't think that they're going to get the win. And I think they will get their hands raised by the victors of AJ Styles and Dragon Lee as a symbolic, I see you, kid kind of thing. But I don't think that they're going to let two 21-year-old upstarts beat AJ Styles. I just don't see it,
That's
especially considering Leon is an outsider.
that's kind of funny. Javon and Leon.
Oh my god, so we split using the same logic in different.
Yes.
Okay, that is really
We
funny.
took. We literally took each other's logic on the next split.
Yeah, I'm just going with Styles because he's AJ Styles for one, and for two, Leon is an outsider, and I think that they'll have a good showing for sure, but I don't think that Styles is going to
I just think
lose.
they're high on Javon and Leon.
Oh, 100% they are. 100%. And I think that they're both going to be stars for, the next decade in that company. But I just, especially with Styles and Lee being the tag team champions, I don't see them losing to Javon and Leon for that. I know the titles aren't on the line, but anytime you get a non-title victory over the champions, it immediately puts you in some kind of contention. And I don't think that they're going to let an outsider have a shot at their gold ever. So,
I mean, that they let the Hardys take it,
for a week. But I mean, I don't really know if
so
the Hardys are.
so counts.
But would I consider the Hardys outsiders, considering that they're basically legends?
I mean,
Like,
Adam Copeland's
technically
a fucking
speaking, yes.
legend too. We don't see him on WWE every week.
No, that's because he's actually with the enemy, not somebody that they've bought or put under the umbrella. He's actually in the enemy. So completely different. But anyway, that is
They're
really funny that we split.
they're TNA guys, so
Yeah, fair. I just, again, TNA is basically the E now, so that's that.
I guess. But so anyway, we, so we're only gonna have one agreement, probably.
If we split this last one, I'm going to be terrified tomorrow when we watch it.
I'm terrified now.
Same. So
So
let me hit space so I can type this up.
Zarya can screw over Solrika, and then AJ Lee can just roll roughshod on Javon Leon. Now be happy.
Yep.
I would.
We need to
I
agree on
would.
this, though.
I would take a bust.
Same. I would love to push our last show of the year. I don't think we're going to. So
Let's get to it.
Yep.
And the last match is a champion versus champion match.
Yep.
And it's going to be between the WWE champion Cody Rhodes taking on the NXT champion Oba Femi.
Ooh.
The Oba Feminists rise.
God. That cannot be his fandom name.
It is. I
It
think even
is.
Oba recognizes it.
Oh my God. So we have theorists / A-Town Army, egomaniacs, and Oba
No,
feminists.
the Oba Feminists.
Sure. He's 27. I get it. He's young. He's the same 6'7" era
6'7",
person.
6'7". Which I like it. Which I say I like it, but I actually don't. Where like he like mocked the 6'7" meme.
Yeah, he did that on live one time when they were on tour.
Yeah,
It was very annoying.
I mean,
But
he gets it. He's young enough.
yeah, he is. And that was someone was saying I sometimes I forget how young Obafemi is. And yeah, he's only 27, which is
I'm
nuts.
actually older than him.
Yeah.
It's crazy because he looks like he's like way older than me, but no, he's not.
Yeah, I would have swore that he was already low 30s, maybe like 32.
Yeah,
But no.
yeah, but no, he did spring chicken.
So accomplished for such a young man.
Yeah, crazy how I started as like a jobber.
Yeah, well, what's crazy to me is that he started as like a shot putter, and now he's one of the best pound for pound in ring talents. It's insane.
He just moved from shot putting balls to shot putting human beings.
Every match with a Javon ever, just shot put.
And I remember getting so back to that for a second. I remember getting so mad because I told you this verbatim. I was like, Javon can get flung around when I pick him. Javon gets thrown across the fucking arena.
Mm.
When I don't
Yep.
pick him, he wins.
Yep. Same with Oba though. Same with Oba. You went against Oba against Javon the first time, and Oba destroyed. You didn't go against Oba against Ricky, or at some point, and then he lost. So
Yeah.
it's so funny. But anyway, you were up
It's
first for this
funny
one.
how people goes ham style when I don't pick him.
Yeah, I will say like Javon is kind of like your Bianca Belair, just for the men. Like you go with Javon, and he gets, like you said, flung or catapulted or launched or however you want to put it, and then you don't go with him, and he
And
balls
he
out.
wins.
Yeah, same with Bianca Belair. So that's funny.
Javon's gonna be added to the curse list.
And I
But
can't
anyway,
jinx him, so
yeah, Cody.
oh no. Okay, what's your
I like
reason?
I like I like Oba, but I don't see a goddamn way in hell they're gonna let Oba pin Cody. And let me guess, you picked Oba.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
because
We're gonna have some fun tomorrow, boys.
yeah, we have 3 splits, and we could have split every single match if I was being smart and not a fan. But
We're gonna have some fun tomorrow, boys.
I am not looking forward to watching that show because here's the thing: they also said that there's no time limit on it, so these matches can take however long they need to take. I
I
might
thought
be
that was
here.
I thought that was only for Cena and Gunther.
I don't know. They said that there's no time limit because if Cena and Gunther go long, the rest of the matches can't be cut. They're not going to pull an Austin Theory on this thing and go from a 10-minute match to a 30-second match. It's supposed to showcase the future. They're not going to cut this match down and have, Bailey eat a soul snatcher in the first 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, Soul wins. That'd be so stupid.
Or or have like fucking Cena doing his speech and then like Peacock cuts it.
I would be so mad. I would be so freaking livid. I live tweeted after Goldberg got cut off. It's gonna be so much worse if they
You
cut
remember
off.
last on NBC then?
That's fair. I guess that is a perk to it being streamed, is they can do whatever they want. But anyway, back to the thing. I took Oba because he
Because
does not typically lose.
you're a feminist.
I can't believe that's actually his fan. So I'm a feminist, egomaniac, and a theorist all in one. This
Yeah.
makes no sense. And I'm a chain gang soldier, at least tonight. So many fandom names. It's so stupid. But anyway, Oba doesn't typically lose, and Cody has never faced anybody like Oba before. He's legit, like, one of the best beasts out there. And
I mean,
I just,
he's still green though. Compared to Cody, he's still green.
compared to Cody, he is very green. I will definitely give you that. And Cody could have the veteran edge and outsmart him, for sure.
You can be a beast all you want, but there's a certain aspect that being a veteran gives you.
That is fair. Here's the thing. I see that happening in the tag team match for sure. I see them being too aggressive, being too risky, and Styles being the veteran that puts them down because they made mistakes. I can see that. But I feel like Oba is such a high tier star for them going forward that
Cody isn't.
going forward, man's like 44. No, I do not see him as a
He's like
mega star.
36.
No, I'm pretty sure Cody is at least 40. Hang on.
No
Google.
way. I'm pretty sure he's
Yep.
like 38 at least, or at most.
I am pretty sure he's over 40. Let me Google him. He is 40 exactly.
He's exactly 40.
Yep, he is exactly 40. So this 40-year-old is
So
not
see,
your future.
when
He's your now.
You have to keep hiring 40 years olds,
They do. They do.
and they keep
And I
pushing
just
40 years olds.
they do, which is part of the problem. And that's why, Braun Breaker is such a breakout star for them on Raw. I think that this being that it's
CM Punk's doing
Cena's
pretty good, even though he's like fucking 45.
I'm not ageist. I'm not saying that just because you're 40 you can't do things. Could he beat Oba? Yeah, I think that he can beat Obafemi. He's crafty enough to do it. I just feel like on Cena's last show, the whole point being about the future. I think that Oba will stake his
So what do
claim
you? So
to
what
it,
do you think they're gonna have every new guy win? It'd
except
be
for Javon and Leon. Yeah,
like,
yeah. I think that it's about pushing the future, or at least giving the future a good show.
what's different about Styles and Lee? They're old guys. Hell, Styles like fucking 45.
Yes, I know, and I'm having balance in this. That's what I'm trying to do. I think that they're going to have a good showing, but
But
I don't
Styles in the
think.
future, hell, he retired next year. What the hell is he doing in the future?
Listen,
I get same logic.
fair. You could. I'm using the in ring logic on top of the future logic. Javon and Leon are 21, extremely inexperienced, way too
Okay,
aggressive for their own good.
I'm using the in ring and the future talk for Cody too.
I don't see future when I look at Cody. I see the now. And I think that the best thing to do for Oba's sake is for him to get the W. That's just I for his own sake, I think that's the best thing. That's the best option for the company is that Oba gets the W. I could easily see me being wrong on every single one of these matches. Easily. But I just feel like Oba should get the W. If it was Ricky that was still a champion, Cody. I'm going with Cody. Because they have a history and I could see Cody helping Ricky up after the fact as a win. But I think that Oba, for the sake of his own future here, I see him winning.
I mean, just because you lose, it's not your future is be ruined. He can still he can still learn off defeat.
Yeah, I agree with that. I just see a better outcome if he were to win. Now, again, I'm probably wrong, but that's what I'm deciding to go with here. That's just how I personally would have done the matches. So,
Like I said, all the matches are a fucking coin flip.
pretty much, yeah, exactly.
And
This
I
is just the
want to
way
get
I personally see it going out.
and I'm gonna get three head. And I'm gonna get three tails in a row and lose this fucking shit.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Oba is so. Unless there are shenanigans of some kind, which there easily could be, I just think that he right now is better.
I mean, didn't Ricky turn heel?
We were supposed to talk about that. I sent you everything that I sent Jonas about the moment after you asked. But I personally don't consider it a heel turn for me. He probably did turn heel with the way that he's interacting with people online now, which is fantastic to see. But I seen it as Ricky looked out for Ricky. Ricky's rematch clause was valid for Oba. If Oba were to lose that title to Javon, Ricky's rematch clause becomes moot. It's voided. So he was protecting his own interests. Javon got a little bit too eager, decided to jump the gun, jump the line, and try for Oba out of turn. And Ricky had to protect his rematch. It was just the smart thing to do. He was looking out for number one. That's my take.
I mean, he could have more than throw him at the ring and cost him. Like that man.
What? What else could he have possibly done to ensure that he gets a rematch clause? Because think about it. If let's play the long game here. Javon wins. Ricky then, by contract, has to go to the back of the line. The back of the line that is already going to be behind the winner of the Fatal 4-Way match next Tuesday, who decide who takes Javon's place on New Year's Eve. That's not going to be Ricky. So Ricky has to wait even longer to get his rematch because then he has to actually win contention to get into it because his rematch clause was with Oba. What else would he have possibly been able to do?
Look,
Hmm?
Oba beat Javon before, so was he scared that Javon was actually going to beat him?
You were not watching the match like I was. Oba was not feeling himself. He was out of it. He wasn't prepared to defend. He wasn't moving around like Oba. He wasn't fighting like Oba. Javon was on a roll. He had his number. He had him beat multiple times. He almost surprised him on numerous occasions during that match. Ricky did the smart thing. And I, again, like most things with my opinions, I will die on that hill. Ricky did the right thing. You don't have to like it, but it was the smartest decision for himself that he could have made.
Okay, you're right. I didn't watch the match because I'm busy Tuesdays, but
Yeah. Oba was not like himself. I sat out there in the living room watching that main event. It felt off. There was something off from the entrance to the ultimate win. It
but
did not seem right.
you
So,
you said he wasn't feeling himself when he faced Jasper Troy, and he won.
did I say that? Did I say that he
Yeah,
wasn't feeling himself? I know I said
or
something felt off, but I don't think it was with Oba. Cuz wasn't that
he
the
was
3 count that
he
wasn't
he was
matched?
injured, and he was like, "Oh no, he's gonna lose it because he's injured."
Oh
It's
yeah, well
basically
yeah,
the
he
same
he did
thing.
he did get popped pretty good during that match admittedly cuz he'd never faced anybody his size before. So that was kind of a it wasn't really that I thought he was going to lose that one. I just thought that it was going to be a
Yeah, he
sneaky
did.
upset potential.
He was like, "Oh no, he's gonna lose and go to the ring master and get buried." That's
I,
pretty
I
much
will I
verbatim what
will
you said, and
I
I
will
could probably
look
find
back.
the
Yeah. I will look back at our DMs for sure and go find that because I do not remember saying that Oba was going to lose to Jasper Troy. I said that he never should lose to Jasper Troy. I remember that part. I said that there was a possibility that he was going to job to him because they were really high on the guy. Which, by the way, speaking of that, we haven't seen him since he won the speed title. By the way, I haven't seen him on that show once since he won the speed title. Where did man go? You made him a champion and then he
he
just
took it home.
disappears? Yeah, and then you send him home. What? Makes no sense. But anyway,
Yeah, I I can't find it, so unless you can, be great.
yeah, I'll look for it later. We have some other things to do tonight, so I'll do some
Right.
searching.
So yeah, you're going with Oba. I'm going Cody.
Yep, yep, because I'm thinking that we're going to be pushing NXT talent to the moon. Some NXT talent to the moon. Other NXT talent
Other
apparently.
than Javon and Leon because fuck them apparently.
I just think that in the ring they're just too aggressive. They're too aggressive. They're too unhinged. Then they will make mistakes. They are too green. Oba has at least been around for a bit. I think that Javon and Leon are way too green. And when you're facing a legend like AJ Styles, I think no. I'm sorry.
But what about if they go for Dragon Lee?
That's fair. If they are smart enough to neutralize Dragon Lee and keep Styles out of it, they have a shot. Because admittedly, I like Dragon Lee, but AJ Styles is the strong one of that duo. Dragon Lee is the weak link. So if Javon
Ew.
and Leon are smart enough to neutralize him and don't let AJ Styles do AJ Styles things, maybe they'll win. I don't think they are. Because I think that the lure of facing AJ Styles is going to be too strong. They're going to let him in the match because they want to face him.
Leon said he wanted to face AJ.
Yep, exactly. That's my point. He wants to face one of the greatest to ever do it, and that's exactly what he's going to get. I am firmly in Camp Styles.
Well, we'll see how that camp holds up.
I guess we will.
if, if I lose again, I'm quitting the series. I'm leaving.
We were supposed to go from July to July, and Ray's just going to quit in December.
Look, my my confidence has been shot ever since I lost like 4 in a row. All right, leave me alone.
I'm not saying a word.
You lose 4 in a row, see how you feel. Well, you won't because you're god of fucking NXT events. This is half NXT, so there we go.
Yeah, I will say when my guys are involved, I'm usually pretty good. I try not to let bias get in the way too much, but it helps that the people that I like are so good. So,
So we've been on for long enough. That is
yep.
our Saturday Night's main events prediction video. Check back next year, I guess, for when? What was do we have anything next?
Well, they said in 9 weeks, so it's probably like in 8 or 7 weeks now for the is it the Rumble?
It's Rumble probably, yeah.
Oh, great. So we're going to have that whole thing to predict. Who's going to win the Rumble in 2026?
Yeah, the fucking Power Ranger event because no girl can wear any revealing clothes. Oh no, we can't have that.
Nope. Of course not. That's against code.
Then why have it? Then why have it in Saudi?
Money.
Like, I
That's
get
why.
it's a culture, but
Yep, and you have to be
outright.
respectful. You have to be respectful of their culture when you're visiting. So I do
Right.
get it, and I don't mind, but still. Anyway,
But that is going to be our Saturday Night Invitation video. We'll catch you guys next time over here because we gotta do the Royal Rumble. Next up,
yep. And I don't think
rever-
NXT has an event coming up.
we
So,
don't. We go right from the Rumble to the Chamber,
oh
and the Chamber
god.
to
So I'm
WrestleMania
not gonna.
42.
Well, NXT stop lacking. We're gonna need some content too, you know.
They're gonna have something. Trust me.
Yeah, they'll come up with something. So we'll see.
Oh boy, the Chamber's gonna be in Chicago. I wonder who's gonna win that match.
God dang it! I see the path already. Braun wins on the 5th. Then Punk wins the Chamber to face him at Mania. God. Anyway, annoying. Great, love it.
We'll see you guys next time for the Rumble. See you guys then. Peace
Yep.
out.
Later.